Congresswoman Martha McSally of Arizona. She's a member of the House Armed Services Committee and the Homeland Security Committee as well. Great to see you today, Congresswoman.
Good to see you, Harris.
What's your take on where we are right now with the freshness of talking with North Korea, and how does that fit into what you know is the president's vision on dealing with them?
Well, the president's vision is clear and it's strong. All options are on the table, and that includes the historic sanctions that this administration has put on North Korea and negotiated with the UN, with Russia and China not vetoing them. But also there is a diplomatic element, perhaps, while we're also ensuring that we have military options. And look, they're not going to repeat the failures of the past, where North Korea plays an administration saying they're willing to talk, but then they continue to move. They're basically buying time and continuing to move in development of their program and continuing to be bellicose and move towards a nuclear capability. So that is not an option. And I think this president and their administration has made it very clear that what we cannot do is take the pressure off North Korea. We still need to use all elements of national power, which include diplomacy, while we're cranking up the tension and the sanctions and showing that we're ready to take this into our hands if we need to with our allies to stop them from having a nuclear capability that could be an existential threat to us.
All right. I know you have to rush off to a vote, so I just want to say, when you think about the United States talking with North Korea, what do you hope that looks like?
Well, I think they need to clearly show that they are going to turn around from the path that they're on, that we are open to.
How do we measure it?
Well, intensive inspection should be allowed, stopping their nuclear development, stopping their missile testing. All of that has got to be part of the elements of any discussions while we're still cranking up the pressure on the sanctions. Again, I'll let the administration do their part in their role, but from my view, it's okay to have a conversation, but it can't be being played like we have been in the past. And this administration has been clear. There's no change in policy. Discussed this, reached out to the White House, and they continue to use all elements of national power in order to stop this threat.
Congresswoman, China has said that this would be one of the things that they want to see go forward, a one-on-one between us and North Korea if they want China's engagement. Do we trust that?
No, we've got to make sure that China actually starts stepping up their game. They can do a few things like kick out the North Korean hackers from China that are continuing to be cyber menaces and also trying to steal money through their hacking operation. They can crank down the oil imports that are happening. China. They can be cranking down on financial institutions and individuals that are doing business. So there's far more that China needs to do to show that they're very serious about stopping this threat.
All right. It's unclear yet from the White House. I heard you talk about diplomacy as that tool. Do you think that the president has changed the game with regard to talking with North Korea? Last question.
The president is clear, and there is no change in his position that North Korea needs to stop their development of a nuclear capability, that all options are on the table, and that they need to change their behavior.
Congresswoman McSally from the great state of Arizona, thank you very much. I know you have to go vote, so we appreciate you stepping up.